Hello gamers, hello friends, welcome back once again to Asheron's Call, where we take a look at the games of yesteryear and we give them the love that they so deeply deserve and talk about some of the contributions that they have made to the industry. Today we're going to be running the they so deeply deserve and talk about some of the contributions that they have made to the industry. Today, we're going to be running the Fenmelian Vestibule and the chamber that comes afterwards. We're going to be running those pretty much back to back. I have already taken a look at the map. The first part is really, really simple. We go in, we head left or right, and we stay that way. It's really very simple. We're going to be putting some potions back on our bar. Back on episode 1, I noticed when I was editing, I was saying, yeah, we got to keep these potions on our bar. And then, and then it just didn't happen. We did not, in fact, keep them on our bar. I wound up removing them. As you can see, I have quite a bit more health on my meter. This is a remnant of when we logged out last time, of course, when we had, for some reason, 10,000 stats. So, we're going to get started today. We're going to go through the Fenmelian Vestibule, and we are going to get something cool. We're not sure what it is yet. Probably going to be the bow. Unfortunately, we likely won't use the bow for very long because it requires a specialized ammunition. But we are going to get the bow. And we might get something else. I don't know, maybe we'll get the shield. I don't know. So, for this dungeon, we go right, starting from here. If we can take a right, we go right, and we just follow it. We don't jump into any holes. We don't muss around with attempting to... And as you can see, they are in fact dealing damage to us. That is because when they updated a few things within the game at one point, they actually upped the difficulty. Oh, hey, stop it. No. You're bad. So we just go right. We keep going right. Follow it down. We will, of course, come to... the gate that we're looking for. Oh my god. Another key. That will be for our summons. Ooh, that's a... What is that? Armor self, imprint. You know what? We'll throw that on. It's not going to do anything for us right now. But if our buffs ever wear out, it will give us a small bit of protection that we otherwise would not have. So we are going to quickly, and I do mean quickly, what is my base? It's 114, okay. Your pardon. Yeah, sure. We'll grab both of those. We are not going to be looting all of these guys. If we loot all of these guys, we are going to, in fact, way over encumber ourselves, and that is not what we're after. The first part of today's process is going to be going and getting Fenmelian Shadow Gems, or Fenmelian Gems. Sorry. And that is going to allow us to teleport to the second half of this quest, which is, of course, the Fenmelian Chamber. Ow. Now, you'll notice I'm not taking a ton of damage, and that is because, off camera, I went and did like a 5-minute process, of getting all my spells. Now, on my server, there is a guy that will teach you every spell in the game. You know, even at level 1. Like, he just puts them in your spell list. You still gotta have the skill to cast them, though. It just means you don't have to spend a million hours trying to farm all these ridiculous scrolls that are hard to find in order to get your spells up to par. Spell research in this game was kinda jank to begin with. And you know, that's kind of a good segue to bring us to what we were going to be talking about this time anyway. Because we were thinking at a point, you know, how could a person theoretically bring this game kicking and screaming into the current day? And the answer, of course, is, well, first and foremost, not making your spells that are pretty much, you know, pretty much required to go through the game. Maybe not making them a ridiculous pain in the ass to research. Although that does bring me to something that I totally forgot to cover in the previous episode, which is this game was not free. You could not just level up and take spells. You had to actually learn them. You had to research them, oftentimes through painful, very painful process of trial and error, usually very expensive. Mages were hands down the most expensive class to play. Bar none. You know, you gotta, you know, upgrade your arrows, make your own arrows, that sort of thing as an archer, but I'm gonna be honest with you, that was nothing. So here is the Fenmelian Gate. This is what it looks like. We'll get a little farther back. Right? Just a big obelisk of like ebony or whatever. And this thing was ridiculously confusing to get to back in the day. Nobody knew the layout of the dungeon. You know, we go on map sites today, and we just look up these maps for, you know, these dungeons. But back in the day, people had to chart this, right? Oftentimes by dying to the creatures that were in here. And it was not easy. It was not fun. So that is the first half of the quest. It took us 10 minutes to get to this gate, and we knew exactly where we were going. Right? And the whole time we had guys slinging spells at us. Like, it just wasn't good. Right? So we're going to use you know what? We're just going to use a jump. And on to the second part. Right? So spells were a ridiculous pain to try and obtain. And there was no freebies in that sense. Okay, so we're going to stand here. And we're going to face this way. And I am just going to take a quick look at the map. We do not need that one anymore. Okay, so where is the drop point? Okay, so we're here. Okay, so now let's go left. Yeah, we'll go left. And then we'll go left again. And then we'll follow it straight until we hit the third four-way. Okay, that's pretty easy. So we go left. And then we go to... Right. Your pardon? So most of the reason that this dungeon was so dangerous was the casters, right? It was not the melee guys that sit there and beat the heck out of you that was the problem. The problem... Right, and then we cut left. This isn't really an option, this is just this hallway. Devious shadows really aren't too much of a problem child. It's just, wait, this way, right? I think I made a wrong turn. I might have made a wrong turn. Yeah, okay. I think... Hey! You also do not want to hang around in here too long. Because these guys respawn at a ridiculous rate. It's no joke. Like, these quest dungeons were not easy. Okay, so we should have taken... Yeah, okay, so now we go down to the third. Wait. There's so many shadows in here. At this point, with 5,000 health, there is absolutely no way they could kill us. They cannot do enough damage to us to ever really and truly be a threat. Okay. Okay, this is the Shadow Leader. I think he actually dropped something that we need, so let's just take a quick boo here. Yeah, the Oozing Lump. You can get this translated in one of the towns, I believe. Somewhere. And it should be through this chamber. Yeah. Oh, shit. shite. We might be in trouble here. Do we still have regular arrows and arrowheads? We should somewhere. Oh no, guys, we're in trouble. We're gonna have to fist these crystals, I think. Now, ordinarily, I would not recommend fisting a shard in any way. Ooh, cool. That's cool. So where are we? That's the leader. This is... Okay, so we go through here. We go through. So the reason we might have to fist these crystals is we don't have any arrows, man. One of the things we do want to try and do, though, is try and take out all the fragments that we find. That's going to be important later, because I would like to try, for this playthrough, I would like to try and get my hands on like a set of shadow armor. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I want to see if we can get it. Okay, so this is not... So we're going to go this way. I believe you can take either side, like you can go either way. But you do have to go through here. I might actually farm shards here for a while at a point. There we go. See, and all of this looks really familiar to me. I remember this quest because it stood out. The environment was really unique. Right, so what could we do to bring this game back? Well, you know, there's the aforementioned not having a pain-in-the-ass magic system. Although I do feel it is relevant to point out that it is one of the few games I've ever encountered that actually has any kind of, like, actual research involved. Like, that's just, you know... Nothing else I've played really has all that much in the way of research. Like, not in the way that you would normally think about it anyway. Not like this. Oh no, our Baron's amulet is low, guys. Oh no! Need to look at the map for just a hot second here. Okay, so we just go straight from here. Yeah, okay. Or at least more or less. If we weren't buffed to unholy heaven, by the way, this would be a death trap. Trying to come through here and just stand here and fight anything. There's 8 archers up top, but because we can one-hit them and they're not doing much, if any, damage, we aren't really and truly worried about it. Oh no! Time to get fisting. God, that sounds so wrong. That big one there is the Phenilian Crystal. And, it's a big old boy. It's got a ton of hit points, but we're only doing 7 too, so 300 health base. Here we go, guys. Oh! Yeah, no, we need to wait 2 hours before we can do that again. That's fine. I believe, yeah. So there should be like a few fragments in here that we're actually able to kill. And I don't know if the shards that they drop are guaranteed. I don't think they are, but I think because I'm on like a loot boosted server, it won't be as bad. Yeah, see, we're getting lots of... let's grab that. See, these guys aren't nearly as tough as their big brother. Nice. You know what? Let's take the Sauls. 200 points. This is 150. This is 196. We'll take that all day. It's going to look weird, but we don't really care. Again, this is the essence of, you know, Asheron's Call loot and upgrades for your stuff. So, for our troubles, and I do want to see if we can get to the other side here, because there may actually be... Yeah. So this is actually really good. Like, if you were playing this game and you were interested in getting yourself a set of Shadow Armor on this server, this is a great place to farm. Because, as you can see, at least on this server anyway, this is a prime location to find fragments. Like, just in these 2 halls alone, there are 5 fragments, I think. Yeah, 5 fragments. Which is honestly not bad because... Oh, hello. Oh! Right, I mean, I'm an archer, I could fist these guys, but, you know, it's not ideal. The only reason, literally, that we are doing it this way is literally because we don't have any basic arrows to hit these guys with. And I was unaware before leaving town that was going to be a thing. Hey, level 39. We'll take that all day. So this is a really good spot to farm fragments. You know. And the whole reason you would want to do that, of course, being that you would want these shards. We're going to go ahead and we're going to start combining some shards. So you take the little ones, you mix them together. No, you take the cracked ones, they make little ones. And you want to hopefully have enough small shards or cracked shards to make tiny shards, and then tiny shards make small shards. And we had to do this with the shadow gems as well. And I believe what we're after is scintillating gems. Okay, so we have a fair amount of these. We need one more of those, obviously. We're going to combine that together. Crystal fragment. Oh, hello. Nice. Now we are actually going to leave the crystal fragments be, because I'm not actually sure what we need. There's a certain level of the gem that you need in order to missed me. We're just going to quickly smash these crystals to smithereens. And then we're going to loot their corpses. We're going to get some more fragments. And we are going to be keeping in mind that we can't do this forever because we are not melee spec'd. The fact that we can do this at all is largely due to that monster boost of 5k to our stats. Now, I think we went this way first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went this way first. So let's go ahead and combine our shards. We'll do that on the fly. Oh, yeah, or, you know, this works too. Beat it. Oh. Before it knows what hit it. There we go. Okay. So these ones should be respawning here any second now. But we are going to go and check and make sure that... Yeah, okay, so these ones haven't respawned. But yeah, there was some down here. Copper Yoroi legs, 800, nah. 700, nah. Okay. Let's see if we can't get some cash out of it. So when you're doing this, you are not going to be getting a lot of cash for this, but that's okay, right? You know, it's okay not to get cash for some things. It's not always needed. I'll absolutely take a $3,500 ring. That's almost weightless. Ooh. Difrosa Hoberk, 200 base AL, not bad. Bludgeon, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and grab that. Not because we're actually going to wind up using it, but, you know. Okay, it's fresh corpses. That one has fresh corpses. And that one also has fresh corpses. So, we're going to throw the shards in there. No, stop it. So, tiny shards are one step. Okay, I wasn't gonna do a third round, but we are one cracked short of. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I'm going to portal us out of here because I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I don't mind getting extra kills on the crystals, but so shadow armor is tied to the shadows that we were beating the hell out of just a moment ago, and of course those shards can be fairly important. So you see we got 6 here. We'll combine these ones. And we'll get... and that. There we go. And we should have an even number of... Yeah, there we go. So we'll combine those. Yeah, so now we have 7 crystal fragments. Now I'm not sure, I am not 100% positive what this does for us. I'm pretty sure if we combine the dark shards and the crystal fragments, that we'll get scintillating gems. Actually, you know what? I apologize. I'm consulting the wiki because I actually want to know what's going on there. You will need a total of 9 scintillating gems for a full suit of shadow armor. It is bonded, which means it cannot be dropped on death. Unenchantable and dyeable. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. 9 scintillating gems. Yes, okay, so you do need scintillating gems. And here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. We need 9 of the next step up, which means we need 18 of these crystal fragments. That is a lot of crystal fragments. And you know what? We might wind up doing them. But now at least we know where to go to do that, because that is a lot of crystal shards, and I don't think we all want to stick around waiting for that. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to make our sparkling gems, which is what you use to make armor. Right, so Again, these have no value. As you can see, no value. So they will not drop on death. And we are going to make our first 2 scintillating gems. And we're going to tuck those right in our backpack. So we need 9 of these. 9 of these. Maybe I'll go out and farm some crystals. Like, I got all kinds of Fenimalian portal gems. So it's not exactly a hardship to go and get those. And this is kind of why you want some of these. Okay, you don't have backpacks. You're useless to me. You're dead to me. Wait. Is there a portal to... Mountain sewer? Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. Because that just means we at Lifestone. There we go. Spelled it wrong. And that'll take us to a place where we can actually go and get the rest of this quest done. So alright. So what we need to do is go to a town called oooh. I think that is a show town. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm fairly... Yeah, see, for whatever reason our buff died. That's okay. But before we go do that, we should probably use the thing. Give me the buffs. Banshee, Salato, Freehold, YG, Christ, Kara. By the way, if we were ever to go to the Visayan Isles, I believe that's the portal we would take. It's Kara. We are not at that point yet. However, Lynn, Hioi. Okay, it's not. Is it a Garu town? Maybe it's Annex. Might be Annex. Sanamar. No, Uziz is... No, it's on the mainland, so it has to be Garu. Then I am Bakar, Kalabar, Zarabundin, Zakail, Al Jalima, Uziz. There we go. Ermagerd. I don't know what's up with the game today, guys, because it's like not letting us do like anything, but holy shit, guys. 6,000 milliseconds? What is going on with the server? Oh, there we go. So we want Gershan's Sure Shot. What? I apparently double used the portal. Just go. Where is this guy located? Wait, he's in Al Arkas? Oh, he was moved. Okay. You know, fair enough. They gotta update the matron hot. Ooh. Nope. Thank you. I believe Al Arkas was at one point like one of those newer player towns. So your pardon, what? Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. That's less than ideal. Right, well, okay, it looks like it's done now. Um, Light, dark shard. Oh, God. Nope. Okay, what the fuck is up with all of these shadows, man? What? It would appear as though there's some sort of, like, quest or event. Son of a bitch! I don't want it. Then we get them hung up. I mean, probably not, but you know, we're gonna try. 31-3, 13-5. Guys, I don't think they're gonna let us get away that easy. Call it a hunch, though. Ah! Stop it. Where the hell is this guy? Okay. $31, 3, 13, 5. He's in here. I do not understand. I'm getting 11 million experience for every shadow I kill. This is just stupid. But I have no idea where my hand-in is. He should, by rights, be, like, right here, and he's not. Come on, shoot. $294. Yeah, see, this guy should be in here. Like, he should be right here. That's the bar key. Gershon the Sure Shot, huh? Is he up here? He might be up here. Nope, there's nobody up here, because why would there be? 31-3, 13-5. Oh, for fuck's sakes, come on. There we go. Okay. 31-3. Need to go a little bit north. Okay, could you bugger off, please? Thank you. Maybe here? 31-3. Stop it. No. 31-3. Oi, pick it up. Thank you. That's actually not a bad robe. Leather cowl. Yeah, no, I need it. Oh, hello. Okay. So now they're not spawning anymore. Wedding planner. Jilsabintha Gershon the Sure Shot. Okay, so I don't know how, but we wound up single-handedly beating a raid event. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, so he should be right in here, but for some reason he's not. Anyway, we're going to call it there for the day. You know, hopefully, maybe eventually he will respawn. But yeah, he should be like right here. Like I should be standing on top of him right here. He's probably set to spawn in the building somewhere. Probably got taken out by a shadow or, you know, something. In fact, I'm fairly certain he's supposed to be up here, but we're going to log out here for today. You know, and we absolutely did not talk about how we think this game could be brought back like I wanted to, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We will get there eventually. And, you know, we still got a couple more episodes to go before this series wraps. I did want to have this done. Like, I wanted to end it at like level 80, as we talked about the game and how it could come back. So maybe we'll do like a double episode next week, and we'll do double the length, hopefully double the quests. I got all my spells now, so I can zip us around the world, show you some of the cool stuff. Yeah, I'll I'll leave it there, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode. If you're enjoying the series, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. All right, until next time, don't let the shadows burn you, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, take care.